What's up, guys? It's the Doze, and we are back here on the DozaCraft SMP server. And today it is time that we say goodbye to Christmas. Whoop, is my sound even on? Why is it so quiet? I can't hear anything. There we go. Hear a little bit. Um, so yeah, time to de-Christmasify things. It's been a great Christmas. I was so glad we were able to do Christmas this year. It feels like DozaCraft has been around for years. Like I feel like it's been like 2 years. But it actually started in January sometime, which makes me feel kind of bad because I wish we would have had some kind of anniversary for DozaCraft or something. Um, but we didn't. I need to check on that date. I know I made an MC forums uh, post, a thread, the day before the server came up. I think it was the day before. It might have been like the Wednesday before, but I wanted to have applications for the server in, and I wanted to have players lined up plenty of time before the server actually came online, but I didn't want to do it too early, so people were ready to join the server and then had to wait like a week or two, because by then people usually end up finding a server already. And well, to be honest, going on MC forums to try to get players isn't always the best idea, because I mean, no offense, there's a lot of kids on there, there's a lot of people who aren't dedicated and they don't really take the whole server thing seriously, and some of them even get whitelisted on servers just so they can come grief the place. So it wasn't a good idea to begin with, and on the first map, we surprisingly didn't have any griefers really, because we're whitelisted, of course, and I was really picky and I was really careful about who I whitelisted. Unfortunately, some of them got through. Not everybody was cleared, I mean, they were cleared, but some of them wasn't my best judgment. A lot of the people who applied first, the first time around are still here. Grutz was one of the first people. Adder was he was one of the very first people. He was accepted to the server before, before plans were official, Grutz was on a map I played beforehand, and so was Kwani, actually. Kwani came from the server that prompted me to actually finally decide to get my own server. Uh, for a long time, everybody has their preferences for how multiplayer servers work, how they want multiplayer servers to go. I did factions and townie servers for a long time. I was obsessed with factions. I loved making a base, making an army. Because you know me, I'm great at resources. I'm really good at getting diamonds and getting everything all set in order. So factions was fun for me because I often dominated. I was often the best people, one of the best factions to join. I was kind of a menace. I was not a nice guy really. I did a lot of shit talking and a lot of killing, and it was just, I was a jerk. But that was fun and all, but it just got boring, once you've played every plugin besides, besides like Feed the Beast and Tech It and all these other like mod packs. I never did mod packs, but I did Minecraft servers that had plugins, which were basically mini mods, I guess you might want to call them. And it just got boring, so I wanted to do vanilla. My vanilla kick came back around, and I was wanting to play vanilla, so hop around the different servers, applying for whitelists, joining servers that were claimed to be vanilla, and then once I joined them, they would have explosion damage off. Creepers wouldn't damage blocks. TNT didn't work. Fire was turned off and everything, and that's all good and well. I mean, that's if you have a multiplayer server and you have trust issues, or it's not a bad idea to have explosions off and fire off, TNT off, if you're worried about people griefing or something. But it's not vanilla, in my opinion, turning all that stuff off. So I just lost interest. I kept running into those servers that would have these vanilla features turned off, like explosions and fire, and also they would be on easy mode, or some servers will also be on peaceful mode or something. So the server I joined right before DozaCraft started, it was as close to vanilla as it could have been. I remember the first time I joined, I found out the explosion damages were turned off, and I was like, well, no thanks. And I actually told them myself to remove me from the whitelist. I was like, you guys have a great server, you're running it really well, it's smooth, it's nice, you got a good community going on, great staff, but I'm just not digging the, having some of these features turned off. So I asked to be unwhitelisted. I went back to the Minecraft forums, couldn't find another good server, so I talked to the staff again, and I had them re-whitelist me. So I came on there, and I was playing for quite a while. A lot of players came in and out of there. It was a whitelisted server. That's where I met Kwani and Adder, as well as a few others who never ended up making it to my server. But long story short, I played for so long, long in terms of Minecraft. I stuck around for a couple months on that server. Got to know a lot of the people and stuff. And eventually, I got moderated on the server. I didn't ask for mod, I didn't apply for moderator. But the staff actually gave me moderator privileges, being able to kick and ban and fly, and I don't think I was able to go in creative mode or anything crazy like that. But and the reason for that was because there was only one staff member on, usually, and the owner was hardly ever on. He was impossible to get a hold of. Basically, he wasn't running the server very well, in my opinion. So I got moderated. Alright, I'm sorry, I just had to pause really quick. So anyways, I got moderated, and since the owner was never around, it was me and one other guy, and we moderated the server, and for some reason, the owner didn't like that, because, I understand, he never gave permission to give me moderator, and the work I was doing is I was pretty much running the server. So doing that, running the server, one of the rules he had was no drama, and no problems between people. He was very strict. It said on the rules, if anybody argues or anybody fights, that they would be instantly banned. So I followed that rules. A couple people got banned and complained about me, saying that I banned them for no reason and all this stuff. I gotta change this right here eventually, but I don't got no room in my inventory. Actually, let's go put these snowballs away. So a couple people complained, and of course he was never around, so he didn't know the real story. He just heard from a couple people that I was being a bad moderator, and in his eyes, I wasn't supposed to be moderating in the first place. So, long story short, I ended up getting banned from the server because I was unrightfully made a moderator, and he just didn't like the things I was doing, and I wasn't being, dramatic. I wasn't causing problems with anybody. I was, doing what I was supposed to do and enjoying the server at the same time as a player. So I got banned, and it just kind of ticked me off that I was doing such a good job. I was dedicated to the server. I was spending a lot of time on there, doing a lot of things for the community. I built an ender farm. I did all kinds of stuff for the community. I was helping people constantly. I was a moderator. I was helping them even on that level. And I got banned, and it just kind of ticked me off, and it set me off that I was like, okay, I need to find a way to get my own server. I'm sick of bouncing around to all these servers. Sorry, I had to pause again for just a second. So I was sick of bouncing around to all these servers that weren't really fitting what I wanted to do, what I wanted it to be. I wanted it to be completely vanilla, 100%. So I, ticked off a little bit and really driven and really motivated. I'm like, I'm sick of this. I want to have a great server. So I went to the one guy that I knew. I knew a lot of server owners, but there's one guy in particular that I became very buddy-buddy with, and I asked him, because I know around that time he was about to shut down his server. Feed the Beast was just getting popular, so he was just starting to play Feed the Beast and stuff like that. So he was more focused on running a Feed the Beast server. So I asked him if there's any way that he would let me claim vanilla Minecraft or vanilla Minecraft as mine. He would run the server, but everything would be under my name. I would control the whitelist. I would be the only admin, the only owner, but he would be running the joint. You know what I mean? So it would kind of be my server. Everything would be in my name, but it would be owned by him. So that was great Polardo, and things worked out like that. So that's the first season of DozaCraft SMP came along through him. Luckily, we worked it out. It worked for a long time, and thankfully he helped us, and he kept the server running and things like that. But up until, well, he was actually the one who helped us start this map and stuff. But eventually he just got kind of sick of it because he really wanted donations to come through. He wanted me to charge people to play on the server with me. And, you know, his argument was, you're running a very, you know, you have, or he had, but he was saying me, a server that was running very smoothly. It was always up. It was never down. It's pure vanilla, exactly how I want it to be and exactly how other people possibly wanted it to be. So he was saying I should charge people for donations to help the server, you know, keep going, which is totally understandable, but the approach he wanted to go, I couldn't do it that way. I couldn't force people to donate. So what I did was when he brought that up, and you know, it was only like 13 bucks a month. It's not expensive at all, from what I understand. He wanted me to tell people, okay, if you want to play on the server, you have to donate. But the approach I made was I just left it open, and I was like, okay, hey guys, we need donations. We need to keep the server running, and to keep it running, we're just gonna have to, you know, get some donations. If you have a couple bucks to donate, go ahead and do it. And the passive way that, you know, going by that method, it didn't really work because it was an open door. You can go in or out. You can donate or not donate. And most of the time people did not donate because I knew it wasn't that big of a deal. Which is a problem, I guess, because you need people to donate to the server to be able to keep it running. But a couple people donated. I think Gruts donated. A couple other people might have too. But basically, GP Great Polaro just kind of got sick of that, and he was saying, you know, he's tired of paying for the server out of his own pocket. He doesn't have the funds to keep Feed the Beast running and that running. And the thing is, Feed the Beast was also held on the same server host as the vanilla server we had going on. So it was causing a lot of lag on both ends. Feed the Beast was having a lot of lag, and we were having a ton of lag because, you know, it's Feed the Beast. So that was kind of a downer too. So eventually he was saying, okay, look, Doza, you're on your own. I can't pay for the server anymore. So, you know, sorry, but either the server's going to shut down or you're going to have to find another way of running it. So now, this is about halfway through the map we're in now. He kind of quit out on us. It was actually only a couple months ago that this all ended. So then, we have also been playing UHC, which is ultra hardcore survival. It's kind of a mini game mostly. But when we play that, Gruts has a server that he hosts that we would play the UHC on. So, you know, Gruts is very dedicated to this server as well. And he was saying, well, I could take the server that we host UHC on and I can host, you know, the SMP server on. All I need is the world file, and that's it. And then, so we worked that out. So now Gruts is the actual owner. I don't know. I guess he's an owner. I mean, he keeps the server running and everything. He owns the world file and stuff. But technically, it's my server, but Gruts is also the only other operator on the server. So it's his. It's probably his just as much as mine, if not more, because he's the one that actually pays the bills, you know? So now that's where we're at now, and I think we're a lot better off, because, no offense to GP, but I think he was being a little cheap on the server host, which is not a bad thing. It's good to be frugal about it. But it was really cheap. It was kind of really glitchy server-wise, not just frame rate-wise, but, never ran too well, and of course it was hosted on Feed the Beast and stuff. But now Gruts has it running on just one host and one server, and, you know, no Feed the Beast to mess things up or anything. So now the server runs great. I'm very happy that Gruts is now the guy behind the curtain, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, that's good. So that's the story of DozaCraft and where we're at now, and I think we just move forward now. It's just constant progress now with the server. Come on, get up here. Things just get better and better as far as the server goes. And now that I have a better computer, I get a lot less lag than I used to get. I still get some lag. It's, you know, it just comes with it, I guess. I'll probably never have a water cooling super beasto computer like the other guys have, unless I seriously get some donations or, you know, get some money, and I would love to get better equipment. So that's where we're at now, and I'm de-decorating for Christmas. Alright, so I'm gonna have to run back to my house. I'm gonna put a lot of this glass away, put some of this other stuff away. We got the candy canes down, we got the Christmas lights down. Now I want to tear this down, but I want to get some silk touch shears, because I also want to get silk touch shears for the cobwebs here. So I'm gonna go back to my house, grab my silk touch shears, probably grab some other shears as well, and we're gonna take down this big guy here, and we're gonna de-decorate the tree. We're not gonna worry about the charged creeper up there for now. We'll get that sometime later. But let's just get this stuff tore down. And I think I'm gonna leave that golem over there with the hat on, because I love that guy wearing a hat. I don't know about you guys, but just to kind of keep, for memory's sake, for DozaCraft Christmas, I want to keep this guy's hat on. Come on, load up. There we go. Doesn't that look awesome? Okay, so I'm going to run back to my house, get some silk touch shears, get some regular shears, and work on tearing everything else down. Here's just a quick break in the video really quick, because I totally forgot to check in this video these chests. So 2 Eder from Doza. That can be broken now. Right here, 2 Doza from Tomo. So this originally was a present that I gave to Tomo. He says thanks for the gift, and he left me 4 diamonds. What a sweet guy. Spoiler for the video, I remove all the decorations from this tree. Let me put some things away so I can grab some of these presents. That's cool, Tomo. That's a good way of doing it. I think next year we'll have just 1 chest for everybody, something like that. So thank you, Tomo, for this. Move that. Take that. Take the chests. Everything else can despawn. And then over here, I don't know what the deal is. Adder has been online, but he has not got his present yet. So I don't know if I don't know what's going on there. So don't forget to come grab your presents, everybody. And by everybody I mean Adder. Okay, continue with the video. Okay, back at spawn, got my pearls, got my everything. So that's the story of DozaCraft. I'm not sure what made me start telling that story. Oh yeah, well, I originally wanted to talk about, because I mentioned first off in the video that the server started in around January. So I was saying that I'm glad that we were able to do Christmas this year, because we weren't able to do it last year. I remember last year was, I think it was season 3 of Mindcrack. They had a little Christmas event. They had a Christmas tree and everyone was giving each other presents and stuff. It was really cool. And I was like, oh man, I wish we could do that on my server. But at that point, the server was, you know, still had a couple weeks before it was going to go up and be playable. So we were never able to do Christmas last year, because we started the server early January, I believe it was. I'd have to check the Minecraft forums. So I was glad we were able to do Christmas this year. It was really cool. I guess we can remove everything as we're going. I need to get... Wait, does Silk Touch Shears work on glass too? Oh, it does. Okay. I keep breaking the tree. I'm trying not to break the tree. I'm trying not to sneeze too. All of a sudden my allergies are getting to me. So if I'm breathing heavy and sound a little nasally, I apologize. There we go. Blew my nose really quick. Hopefully I sound a little bit better. Okay. So taking everything down. I don't think I got much else to talk about with that. I kind of want to keep this thing here too. I just saw Grutz's video. I'll try to remember to put an annotation right there to and a link below to Grutz's video of how he actually did this this Christmas caroler thing here. It's a really cool thing. Unfortunately, I opened my presents before I got my computer fixed, so I wasn't able to completely enjoy how everything worked on it. Okay, super busy day today. Had to pause once again. I don't remember what I was talking about either. I was gonna put snow on this tree. I put a little bit on here, but I forgot to put the rest on. Oh man, my nose is just running like crazy all of a sudden. Alright, so we're going to take all this down and going to keep the tree here, I think. Moving the charge creeper will be a whole nother video. Oh, I think I was talking about Grutz's Christmas carolers. So let me get down here really quick. Let me make sure I'm grabbing everything as I'm going. I forgot to put the other glass away too while I was at my house. So I still have all that in my inventory. Anything else I need to grab? I still need to take down a lot of this. Let's take a step back, look. Oh yeah, decorations are definitely coming down. Okay, so let's look at this. So this was going to be a charity thing for Kwani's Bakery. Season's greeting, please give generously. There was another sign here, but it's gone. So basically what you do is you donate things. Can you hear that very well? Okay, hold on. We'll do this one more time. Let me turn jukeboxes up and hostile creatures down so you don't hear that guy making all that noise. So what you do is you want to donate an item. So let's donate this fence here. So it's the song "We Wish You a Merry Christmas," and there's a little bit of server lag naturally for multiplayer servers, so it kind of skipped a little bit, but every once in a while it'll work out really well and it'll play very clearly. It's really cool. I like it. That's something I've never played with really on Minecraft is the note blocks and making actual music out of it, like making tunes, like 8-bit tunes. So that's something I gotta try sometime. I just don't know where to implement it. I have to figure that out. I like Etho's idea. Etho has the morning song and the night song. And I can't remember how it goes right now, but if you heard either of those tunes, both of those tunes, you would know exactly what I'm talking about. He has that for when it turns daylight, it plays the morning song, and when it turns nighttime, it plays the night song. And like I said, if you heard it, you would know exactly what I'm talking about. You'd be like, oh yeah, okay, I know that. Alright, so we are out of time on this video. I'm going to keep removing the Christmas decorations and keeping all of the goodies because I'm a resourceful guy. Leave the tree here for now because who knows, maybe we'll have this map next year on Christmas. Spoiler alert, we won't. I'd imagine by then we'll probably get a new map. Because there's a lot of updates coming out. Holy crap, there's some crazy updates going on with Minecraft. Again, just as you thought the big updates were done, they start coming out with some more. So yeah, I'm going to finish these, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did enjoy today's video, please feel free to give it a like or a dislike. I mean, hey, let's be honest here. Both buttons are available. If you dislike the video, I mean, if you didn't like it, go ahead, dislike the video. I don't care. It won't hurt my feelings. Feedback is feedback. I would rather people tell me their honest opinion than just watching partway through the video and just not leaving a comment and not rating it at all. So if you disliked it, go ahead, hit the dislike button. But be a man about it and tell me below why you disliked it. So I'll see you guys in the next episode. Click those annotations. They tell you what to do. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Love, peace, and chicken grease. Peace the fuck out.